Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Can we meet you, please?
Okay, my name is Dr. Alero Samusi, a public health practitioner in the United Kingdom.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Why are you at Esfa Specialist Hospital?
Um, about 3 years ago, I developed fibroids and was trying to get treatment for fibroids. So I contacted someone to a friend of mine. I contacted a friend of mine who had had surgery done before, and she referred me to Asfa Specialist Hospital. And so when I waited so much for the procedure to be done in the United Kingdom and I couldn't do it, I just contacted the hospital and went ahead to come down here to do it.
Okay. When was your surgery done?
My surgery was done on the 8th of November 2025.
Okay. With just 2 days of your major surgery,
Yeah.
how are you feeling?
I actually feel very great. I feel lighter. I feel better. As a matter of fact, on the surgery was done on the Saturday, and on Sunday I was able to move around. Being that it was a minimal access surgery, I actually feel very great.
Okay. How would you rate the hospital and managing team in terms of preparation, communication, and care?
In terms of communication, I would rate them. If you say I should rate them over 100, I would rate them 99.9 over 100. Every step of the way, I was carried along. I was in communication with them. They always sent me a message, called to check up on me, how far I was preparing, because being that I wasn't really present in Nigeria, they gave me the plans to do some preparations before getting to Nigeria, which I followed, and they made sure that they called and checked up on me to be sure that I was going through with all the process. When I came to Nigeria on a Friday. On a Saturday, I was booked for an appointment. I had a consultation with the consultant, and the whole procedure was explained to me. On Monday, I had an MRI. Following the MRI, I also had a consultation with the consultant as well, who explained everything on the MRI to me and told me what the process was going to be like, because initially the plan we had was different from when I had the MRI done. But he took me along, told me what was going to be done and how everything was going to be done. And so far, yeah, I would say this for this other staff, they've been absolutely wonderful. I've had a good relationship with them and I don't regret coming here at all.
Okay. Any observation about the hospital environment?
The hospital environment is neat, it's clean. There was lights 247, being that we're in Nigeria where we don't have constant light, but the hospital was equipped with the inverter and I think there's a standby generator as well. I've been very comfortable. I can't say I wasn't comfortable. I've been very comfortable.
How satisfied are you with your case?
I am 105 satisfied with what have been done for me at the moment.
Would you recommend Aspa Specialist Hospital to friends
I
and
would
family?
recommend the hospital 101 times to friends and family.
Okay, ma'am. Any final word and advice for Aspa Specialist staff and prospective patients?
Before I forget, I actually mentioned that I had fibroids, but it wasn't just fibroids. Before, when I came in, something else was discovered, and that was explained to me, and that was also taken care of. And I also was diagnosed with a grade 4 endometriosis, which was also done, which was also taken care of as well. So, what do I recommend for staff? I would recommend that they continue being the way they are. Yes, there's room for improvement because we are not every day, we learn every day and we grow every day. So far, yes, I would say the staffs have been very wonderful, cheerful. They do their work professionally and diligently. For patients that are here, I just would say listen to what the doctors and nurses and everybody is going to say, and trust me. I think in no time I could dance because I've been following all the advice, everything that has been stated out in my treatment plan. I have followed it to the letter, and I promise you, if you do that, you would actually leave here smiling. And I know I'm not the only one that will give this recommendation or this advice because I believe that other patients have also been treated very nicely and professionally. So my advice is just follow what the staffs do, and to the staff, continue being who you are, continue being the best at what you do. You don't know where you meet somebody. The world is a global village. You might meet somebody else here today, and tomorrow you meet the person elsewhere, and you would need help from the person, and the person will also be able to render help to you. So I would say thank you very much to the staff and everyone in Asfa Specialist Hospital. I'm really, really, really grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much.